Right, welcome ladies and gents. The pendulum is swinging. Woke, DEI, all of this utter nonsense drivel that we've been afflicted with in the West for some time is at the very least in the States being phased out. Walmart is one of the biggest companies to announce that they're rolling back their DEI policies. Says it's, quote, willing to change. And this is actually after an activist had an anti-woke campaign. Because all of this stuff is just corporate sanctioned racism and sexism. That's all it is. It's nonsense. It's ridiculous. It should never have been initiated in the first place. It's horrendous stuff. So yeah, the pendulum's well and truly swinging backwards now. I'd say in the States. It doesn't seem to be happening in the UK. Unfortunately, hail Herr Starmer. Long live Herr Starmer. So yeah, sadly, we're still got all this crap in the UK. But hey, Walmart, a big company, right? These things can hopefully have a domino effect, and I'd like to think hopefully Trump getting in power now, we'll see, a snowballing of that. So let's take a look. Hit subscribe if you're new here. Do turn the bell notifications on. And like I said, do subscribe if you enjoy sort of takes like this. On videos such as this, and do share it as well. Tell me you want more videos like this. So Walmart rolls back DEI policies. You're like, okay, right, well, that's interesting. Well, what happened to start this? So Walmart is making a slate of changes to its diversity, equity, and inclusion policies. Shouldn't have them. That should be the change. We no longer have them. It's a cancer. Becoming the latest in a growing list of major corporations to halt the so-called woke initiatives. I like the fact New York Post is like, the so-called woke. They are woke. It's corporate-sanctioned racism and sexism. It's disgusting. So anti-woke activist and filmmaker Robbie Starbuck, who has been leading a campaign exposing major corporations' woke policies, said on X on Monday that he warned Walmart executives last week that he would be doing a story on wokeness at the retail giant. Instead, Starbucks shared, "We had productive conversations to find solutions." What? What? Company actually listened to people for a change? Oh my god. What is going on? So Starbucks outlined the changes that Walmart agreed to make, including working to remove sexual and transgender products inappropriately marketed towards children. This shouldn't even be a thing. Shouldn't be anything marketed towards kids like that. What are you doing? What are you doing? And reviewing grants to pride events to avoid funding sexualized content targeted kids. Look, I'm glad this is being changed. But why did it take someone saying we're going to expose you for them to be suddenly walking it all back? Like, what on earth, man? Come on. Clown show. So Walmart clarified that these changes have been in the works for a few years and were not a result of the conversation with Starbucks. If they were in the works for a few years, why were they in the works for a few years? Any product, sexual, transgender, that's aimed at children, you'd want to pull that from the market immediately for Walmart, right? You'd be like, no, cut the contracts. This company's worth, like, I don't know, like $1 trillion or something ridiculous like that. You can take the hit with a contract if you break in a contract. You're fine. You'll be all right. You'll absorb that cost. And any other things that you've been aiming towards kids. What else was it? Oh, yeah, I don't know. Pride events. To stop sexualizing children. I mean, you'd be like, right, we don't need to... There's something you don't need to have in the works for a while, is it? You just need to stop it. Weird. Don't agree that it's been in the works for a few years. Because it shouldn't be in the works for a few years. Should be done and dusted, just like that. So Walmart confirmed to Fox Business that it plans to change how it monitors products within the marketplace and reviews the funding of grants. The company said that some products that violated its policies have been removed, such as chest binders. Those are awful things. They are awful things. They can lead to, well, they do lead to malformed rib cages. Sometimes even like fractures and things like that. They're disgusting. They were marketed towards children in Walmart stores. They shouldn't be there. That's awful. So the company also confirmed it will review all grants, especially for community events, to ensure they promote an appropriate environment for children. However, Walmart will continue to support Pride celebrations. Why? God. I live in like a fairly small town. And my town council was like, we're going to put on a Pride event. I'm like, for who? Why? That's my council tax. What are you doing? Anyway, the company has also decided not to extend the Racial Equity Centre it launched in 2020 as a 5-year initiative, and will ditch the terms Latinx and even DEI altogether in official communications. It will instead focus on the term belonging for all associates and customers. Well, that's a step in the right direction. It's still not fully there. Walmart also joined an array of companies in recent months, including Ford and John Deere, to end participation in the Human Rights Campaign Corporate Equality Index, which is an annual survey and report used to gauge policies, practices, and benefits pertinent to lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, and queer employees. Oh, who cares? The thing is, the thing which annoys me about these kind of companies is this initiative gets released, right? This equality index, Human Rights Campaign Corporate Equality Index, gets released, and the companies buy into it because they're almost bullied to do so. So then they give the index power over them, and they're like, "Oh shit! Well, we need a good score on that index." No, you don't. You have legitimized the index by participating in it. If you just ignored it, it would have no legitimacy over you remotely. It would just be some weird, just lunatic fringe crap, right? Like, it would just be over there, and everyone just be like, that's just nonsense. Like, just ignore it. But they legitimize it. It's pathetic. So Walmart confirmed it was notified about the Starbucks video last week. Walmart does not generally comment on politics. In a statement to Fox Business, Walmart said it is willing to change alongside our associates and customers who represent all of America. We've been on a journey, and no, we aren't perfect, but every decision comes from a place of wanting to foster a sense of belonging, to open doors to opportunities for all of our associates, customers, and suppliers, and to be a Walmart for everyone. Starbucks, taking a victory lap over Walmart, announced changes. Telling Fox Business, Walmart is the single largest employer in the United States. Removing wokeness from Walmart has both downstream effects on suppliers and sets the tone for corporate America, which is true. Changing normal operating policy at a nearly $1 trillion company is a gargantuan feat that many have tried to achieve, but no one until now has actually been able to get done. It speaks to the strength and scale of our movement to eliminate wokeness from society and how effective I've been as a megaphone for the concerns of your average consumer. So good on him. You know, he thinks it was all down to him. I will say that some of it clearly is down to him, quite frankly. You can't be like, oh, we've had these things in the works for years. Well, why didn't you do it then, you pleb? Anyway, I'd love to hear your thoughts. Drop it down below. Like I said, if you're new here and you enjoy videos such as this, do hit subscribe. Lots of people keep coming back to the channel that are not subscribed, so please do hit that bell notification icon. Cheers, take care. Bye-bye now.